Hello friends, welcome in my video classroom. Friends, today I teach example number 3.4. First of all, we understand our question. Our question is a ball is thrown vertically upward with a velocity of 20 meter per second from the top of the multi-story building. Friends, look here, this figure. Here AC is a building and its height is 25 meter. Okay? And at point A, means terrace, from terrace, we throw a ball in upward direction. Okay? And its initially velocity at point A, means on terrace, is 20 meter per second. It is available in our question. The height of the point from where the ball is thrown is 25 meter from the ground, means height of the building. So first, how high will the ball rise? First. Second, how long will it be before the ball hit the ground? Here now we take gravitational acceleration g is equal to 10 meter per second square. Okay. So friends, first of all, look here this figure. Again I repeat, here AC is a building and its height is 25 meter. Now we have one ball. It is thrown in upward direction. Its initial velocity is 20 meter per second. And at point B, at that point, its final velocity is 0. Because at that point, for microsecond, the ball is steady. Okay. So first of all, with the use of the equation of motion, we can find out the height of the ball. Look here. Suppose height of the multi-story building is D is equal to 25 meter. Initial velocity of ball through upward from point A. Means at that point, means initially velocity V0 is equal to 20 meter per second. And acceleration A is equal to G is equal to minus 10 meter per second square. Here we take minus sign because gravitational is always in downward direction. But ball is moved in upward direction. So here we take negative sign. Okay. At point B, means final velocity at point B is V is equal to 0 meter per second. Suppose ball comes height h from A to B from third equation of motion. We learn V square minus V0 square is equal to 2ax. But here instead x we can write down h. Okay. Final velocity V is equal to 0. Initial velocity V0 is equal to 20. It is available. 2 as it is. Instead A we can write down gravitational acceleration minus 10 and h. Friends, minus 20 square means minus 400 and minus 20h. Minus minus cancel on both sides. So 400 divided by 10t means h is equal to 20 meter. So now we throw ball in upward direction. Look here in this figure, A to B. The height of A to B is equal to 20 meter. Okay. So total height from the surface is 20 plus 25 means 45 centimeter. Friends, here some mistake, not centimeter but 45 meter. Because here height of the building is 25 meter. So here 20 plus 25 means 45 meter, not centimeter. Printing mistake. Second number. Now in second number, now we want to find out time. Now we have two methods to find out time. In first method, total time of flight of ball can be found out in two parts. First, T1 is time taken to rise from A to B, and T2 time taken to fall from B to C. Okay? So from first equation of motion, AB is equal to 20 centimeter, height of the ball from the terrace. So V is equal to V0 plus AT. Final velocity is 0. Initial velocity V0 is equal to 20 meter per second. Acceleration A is equal to minus 10 meter per second. All these values are substituted in this equation. V is equal to V0 plus AT. So instead we here write down 0. Instead V0, its value is 20 meter per second. And instead A, we can write down its value minus 10. So here we get T1 is equal to 2 seconds. Means this 20 minus 20 is move. Means plus 20 is move left hand side. So minus 20 minus minus cancel. So T1 is equal to 2 seconds. Now BC is equal to height of the ball from the terrace plus height of the building. Means 20 plus 25 is equal to 45 meter. Time taken to cover it is T2. So with the help of the equation motion hour, x is equal to V0t plus 1 by 2 AT square. But here instead x we can write down as. Okay. So look here. S is equal to V0t plus 1 by 2 AT square. S is equal to BC is equal to 45 meter. A is equal to minus 10. So value are substitute here. S is equal to minus 45. Why here we take minus 45? Because direction is change. Opposite direction. So here now we take minus 45. Okay, initially velocity when ball is fall down. At that time for microsecond its velocity is 0. Plus 1 by 2 minus g means minus 10 T2 square. So 5 2s are 10 means minus 45 is equal to minus 5 T2 square. So T2 square is equal to 9. So T2 is equal to 3 seconds. So total time T is equal to T1 plus T2. Means 2 plus 3 is equal to 5 seconds. And in second method, we use this formula. Equation of motion. Y is equal to Y0 plus V0t plus 1 by 2 AT square. Here we can write down Y instead of X. Same way. Here we can write down Y0 instead of X0. So y0 is equal to 25 meter, v0 is equal to 20 meter per second. At the bottom, height is 0 and a is equal to minus 10 meter per second square. All these values are substituted in this equation. So here we can write down y is equal to 0, y0 is equal to 25 plus initial velocity 20t plus 1 by 2 minus 10t square. Okay, here 5 2s are 10 means minus 5t square move left hand side. So we can write down 5t square is equal to 25 plus 20t. Both this term move left hand side. First we can write down minus 20t minus 25 is equal to 0. Here now we take 5 common. So t square minus 4t minus 5 is equal to 0. Because now we take common 5 and 5 move right hand side. So 0 upon 5 means 0. Now we take factor of t square minus 4t minus 5. So first factor is t minus 5. Second factor is t plus 1. Here t minus 5 is equal to 0 or t plus 1 is equal to 0. So this 5 is move right hand side, so t is equal to 5 seconds. And plus 1 move on right hand side, so t is equal to minus 1 second. But friends, time is not possible negative. So this is not possible. T is equal to minus 1, it is not possible. So now we have t is equal to 5 possible. So with this method we can find out total time of the ball. So friend, this is a very important example. You write down 2 and 3 times and prepare this example. It is very useful in our exam. Thanks.